Josh here again. We have got box 2 of the new case. This will be the 5th box of beta that I have opened. I have not pulled a Philosopher's Stone or a core. So I think out of 5 boxes, this will be the 5th. I should have gotten at least 1 or 2 of those. So I'm just starting to get a little perturbed. But you know, I could just have a bad run. That happens, especially in this product. So let's hope that box 2 maybe is one of those wild and crazy boxes that gets us a whole bunch of good stuff. I would love to, get a box where I get 2 cores or a stone and a core. Just to try to kind of make up for how things have been going so far. My boxes have been, I had, one really bad box in my opinion. And the other boxes have been, the first box I opened was actually quite solid. So we're starting with the left column here. But the first box I had was really solid. But since then it has just been, I don't know what I want to say. It's mediocrity is probably not the right word, but it hasn't felt good. I guess that's the way to say it. And I think that's the thing about opening packs. Opening packs, it needs to feel good, and if that isn't happening, if opening boxes doesn't feel good, I think that becomes a real problem to grow the game, So, but this box, on the bright side, I'm seeing some cards that I haven't pulled yet. So, maybe we're in a different section here. Getting ready to turn on Collector Art House's Sorcery Release Extravaganza. There's a nice mix. So looking forward to watching that. Watching the giveaways. I hope some of you folks win those giveaways. I think he said he's giving away 3 boxes of alpha and 3 boxes of beta. So that would be fantastic. I could be wrong. I might be confusing that with the international giveaway he's doing, but I think he's doing for everyone in the stream. So I hope some of you folks pick that up and win some of that stuff. All right. Thank you, box 2. Thank you. That's what we like to see. Okay, faith in sorcery restored. Right, that's what it is. That's what you want to see. And I get it. There's a lot of cards in this set. I remember opening Urza's Saga back in the day. And you didn't get a cradle every box, and you needed 4 of those silly things. Right now we're in a great game where that's it. That's all you need. You're done. Which, quite honestly, I think is the smartest decision that the folks at EC made. Was to just say, you know what, these high-end, high-powerful cards, you get 1. You only need 1. You're good. You're good to go. Now, if you're some wild person who's like, I'm going to build 5 decks and I need a Philosopher's Stone for every one, well, you go be you, but that ain't going to be me. All right. There we go. That got some print lines? Was I seeing... No? Okay. I thought I saw something on that, but just me. There's a unique foil. Look at that. Things I don't often get. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is it. This is what I'm talking about, right? I know that I'm a bit of a, in terms of my presentation, I'm a bit of a downer guy. I get it. I'm not that, like, in life. I'm not this positive person. That's just not me. So if you're like, well, I want a super positive person, well, that ain't going to be me, folks. So Cone of Flame. I nearly bought this piece of art. It went for something that was within my price range, and I nearly bid on it, but I was trying to talk to Dan to see if he had a different piece that I would have preferred. You know, and Collector Art House did auction that off. And, you know, I'm glad that Mike's out there doing that stuff, you know, really helping those guys move their product, get them better, you know, hopefully a better price. I mean, I hope that's what's happening. Although I know there's probably some disappointments just in terms of, well, you know, I thought this piece would go for whatever and it didn't. Oh, well, that's super cool in foil. Look at that. All this at the bottom. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. But anyhow, just back to, you know, how I am as a presenter. Again, I'm a bit negative, and I look, it's something I know about myself that I try to mitigate. Hey, looky there. There's the new Courtesan. Look, I don't think you're ever going to beat Frank's, you know, the piece that they chose to use for Frank. But seeing this in person, I have to say my first reaction to it when I saw the actual, you know, just the images online, I was like, I don't know about this. But seeing it in person, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that's just fine. Okay. I saw something there. So yeah, so I do try to be more positive in my streams, but obviously if there's a lot of negativity in the community, you're probably going to hear a lot of negativity from me, but I'll try to prevent that. I don't want everyone to get a downer watching any of these videos. The whole purpose is to have fun, right? That's what we're here for. We're not here to talk about people complaining. And I know I've done that a little bit recently, so do apologize for that. Here we are, second pack of the center column, moving through. Right now, this box, yeah, we got a foil unique. We've got, boy, that, but see, now we're seeing some duplication issues, right? That's the third seasoned sellsword in this box. And I just don't know why that happens so often with sorcery boxes. You know, I think they use a Chinese printer, I think. Is that that was a big controversy. Oh, Chinese printer. And maybe they just, you know, in terms of their printing and shuffling or track printing or whatever, you know, maybe that for them isn't something they've refined as well as the Japanese printers and all that stuff. So that's the second Candlemas in this box. So seeing some elite duplication. Overall though, this box, yeah, this box is fine. I mean, any box you get a stone in, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter what else is in the box. If you get a stone, unless unless, I don't know, every single elite in the box is like Candlemas monks. So you get 35 Candlemas monks and a philosopher's stone. Okay, well, you got something to say with that. Oop, put that sorcerer there, wrong place. There we go. All right, occult ritual. Running towards the end here of our. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Always nice to get the duels. And you know, now here's the thing. Is this better in alpha? Probably. It's probably, I don't know if that's a spot there or part of that might be a printing issue. But, you know, would this be brighter and more beautiful in alpha? Probably. I've not had one personally, personally. But because this card is so, just doesn't have that dark, those deep colors, this still is okay in the beta printing, right? This still looks good. So very nice there. All right. So like I said, I do have, hey, okay. So this is officially a great box. We're no longer at a good box. We're at a great box. We have a core, we have a stone, and we have a foil unique. And then, you know, here's a foil dual land just for fun. Some people are still kind of rating Courtesan as a high-end card. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like that card was only sought after because, you know, it had the Frank piece on it. Because as far as I know, there isn't anyone really playing that card or using that card. So I don't know how it could retain a lot of financial value if it's not a card that sees a lot of play, unless there's a whole lot of folks who just love that piece by Drew. And I love Drew's art. You know, it's a very interesting style. But I think his style also doesn't appeal to some people. And there's nothing wrong with that. My significant other, she is an art teacher. And her tastes and my tastes in art vary wildly. There's some stuff she loves that I'm just like, okay. And same for, you know, same way. You know, she sees some of the stuff I like and she's like, no. And honestly, she's actually really helped, you know, with the big focus that Sorcery has on art. You know, she's kind of showing me some stuff, some technical stuff. And I'm like, oh, so I understand, you know, why certain things don't necessarily appeal to her. And so it has really helped, you know, me kind of see where she's coming from, which has been nice. You know, that's a nice way to, you know, share something with your partner. You know, so if you're fortunate like me and you've got, oh yeah, super cool, very nice. So if you've got someone, you know, if you share, you know, whether it's just playing the game or enjoying the art or whatever other hobby it might be, you know, good for you, because, you know, you just don't get that much in life sometimes. All right. I'm getting ready to move on to the last column here. Boy, this box has just been smoke all day. Yeah, I wish every box was like this. You know what's funny, though? I don't think there's going to be anything in this last column. You know, we'll get maybe a couple of foils and maybe a unique, but in theory, we're not going to get much of anything else. So, maybe we'll get a curio, right? There'll be a curio in this row. I won't get anything else, but I'll get a curio that'll jump right out at me. Like that beautiful, I think it's Water Castle. Boy, I would, yeah. If I could get, man, I'll tell you what, I can't complain about not having Grandmaster Wizards, though. I've been getting Grandmaster Wizards all day long. It seems like every box is just yielding those up for me over and over and over again. So, going to have some definite trade bait there. All right, so let's see here. Nothing there. No. Okay. All right. Might be a little bit silent here, guys, because I'm running out of thoughts today. I don't know why, but just don't have much. I think I'm just looking forward to, you know, seeing what Mike's going to do with this big release for his live stream to help grow the game here. For those of you who are fortunate enough to be out, you know, there attending some event today, that is fantastic. It is Saturday, so November 11th. So very cool. That is the 4th season sellsword in this box. The 4th. That, you know, okay, whatever, right? I mean, the box was fantastic, so. But that's going to be one of the big problems. If you don't have this craziness, and then, you know, you hit 4 season sellswords and 3 Candlemoss monks, you know, that's really going to sour people. So Maybe we'll get these boxes out of the way for everyone. But I know some folks, I mean, boy, some of the openings I've seen people open, they have just been fantastic. Oh, first duplicate foil of beta for me. Right there. I've already gotten extinguished. So that is my first duplicate foil of beta. That one does suffer from the printing issues. Let's bring that back up real fast. As you can see, just look how dark, you know, that is, especially on the foil side. I mean, you know, this just on this side really, really suffers because of the printing issues. Gosh, I thought Crave Golem was... Oh my gosh. Are you serious? 5 seasoned sellswords in this box. Okay. Whatever. Okay, now. Of all the mixes, this is the one I love the most. So, yeah. Been trying to get an alpha one, but I just haven't really shelled out for it. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So, this box, right? This is a killer box. This is definitely what I needed personally. So, to those of you out there who are starting to doubt like I was, your luck can change, right? It can change on a dime. Of course, you'll end up with 5 seasoned sellswords. But that's the price you pay. So I'm happy to pay it if the rest of the box looks like that. I guess I'm going to be trading some... Boy, I have not seen change yet in beta. Yeah, that... Ugh. The dark print really, really hampers that one. That's for sure. Still looking for curios, of course. But last pack, here it is. Last pack of a fantastic box. Without a doubt, this box, yeah, best box I've opened, period. And ending on a nice little Hydra. And anything else back here tucked away? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, box 2 down. See you next time.